Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Master Wing channel. We are continuing our pursuit to be master of the wingspan. Man, how fun is this Oceania expansion? We are going first today. Ethologist is a pretty easy call. Chipping Sparrow in the tray, we get to go first. 9-point Frigate Bird and a Rufous Night Heron. I think I need to pick up Chipping Sparrow and deny the Goldeneye. We don't have many cavity nests. I don't really want to make Vo's Swift work. The Frigate Bird, it's kind of like a sharing Night Heron. I don't know, I'm not feeling it today. Let's just go with the Night Heron and Chipping Sparrow. And then we'll keep another card just to maybe snag 2 nectar in the tray. But I really need to get this Night Heron, the Chipping Sparrow, and deny this Goldeneye. Let's roll with that. Not a super strong start. I'm going to stick this Night Heron. Oh, this is the Rufous Night Heron. I was talking about the Black-crowned Night Heron. It kind of reminds me of the Lesser Frigate Bird, but it says all players can discard an egg from a wetland bird. So it's a little bit more specific, and then each player can gain 1 from the supply. I don't know. Feels a little situational to me. Maybe if I had a blackbird to tuck and lay. Oh, wow. They kept 5 birds, so they're going to take the nectar first, I assume. What's the red-capped robin do? Nothing. I think the Goldeneye can be so good. I'm going to have to let the nectar in the bird feeder go. And we'll take both of those cards. Now the display tray is a lot less threatening. I'm assuming Spartan Fan is going to grab these next 2 nectar. If he doesn't, we'll probably get rid of the Goldeneye. I've had success with the Goldeneye. I may get rid of the Frigate. Oh, so the nectar is available. He just wanted to keep 5 birds. Sometimes when you see that on OE, you can just tell that they're gonna take 2 nectar at the same time. So this is a good bird, but I just don't have any cavity nests. We're gonna get rid of the Goldeneye. See how it goes. I think the Chipping Sparrow is going to be my main source of egg generation, obviously. So that made me lean towards getting rid of the Goldeneye. Sacred Kingfisher. That is a really good pink power. You can gain pretty much some type of food every time. All right, let's get into it. Night Heron first. All right, so my opponent draws cards here. The Bald Eagle, is it worth it? I'm thinking no. Let's put that up there. Do we burn the nectar? I'm going to say we save the nectar. We have 4 turns left. As situational as I thought this Lesser Frigate Bird would be, you know, since we don't have anything else to play, maybe we throw it down and see what happens. We gain food, lay eggs, play frigate bird, and then gain food again, try to win the goal. 2 pink powers, and that turkey vulture was good with the Rufous Night Heron, so probably perfect timing there. Take another nectar. And we want to lay as many eggs on the wetland birds as we can throughout this game if we're really going to utilize this frigate bird. I don't know if we will or not, but we definitely need to dig, and while we're digging, we might as well, you know, gain a food if we can. Alright. Let's get rid of those 3. And with this personal supply goal, it is important to remember that you cannot count that nectar, because that nectar will be discarded before you count for the goal. And with them gaining food right now and having that Sacred Kingfisher, I'm thinking they are favored to win the first end round. Do we take a bald eagle or not? It's really just an 8-point bird, but it's not really. I don't know if I'm looking more for like a long-term bird, if you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what food to gain right now, so we are going to draw cards. I'm just wondering if I try for this red-capped robin. It's a bowl nest. It's not super powerful. I'm thinking we're going to be a little bit more picky. I think we're going to draw. Oh, well, now we could do a double play, possibly. We'll go for the red-capped robin. It's an Oceania bird. No available to discard, so we need to skip that because it was going to let my opponent do it. Of course, we tucked the hummingbird. That might have been a good bird to throw in the grassland or something. I'm not super happy about our start. We got 3 birds down, some pretty high pointers, 9 and 5. But as far as the next step, I don't see the next move. I mean, we gain food right here, and then maybe play the red-capped robin into round 2. They played the great tit. I felt like that welcome swallow wasn't there. I'm not sure. Tuck 1 from the deck behind each bird in this habitat. It's really nothing. They've got 1 turn left, so not really feeling it, guys. Let's see. We'll take a seed for variety. And I need eggs in the bowl nest, but this lesser frigate bird does nothing if I don't have an egg in the wetlands. We'll put an egg in the wetlands, see what happens. Could really use a tucking bird. Of course, the galah is very popular right now with the Oceania expansion. The noisy miner, something to get somewhat of an engine going. I'm seeing a lot of white power birds, or wind-played birds. Trumpeter Swan, that spotted owl. Now we have a Say's Phoebe. So this may be more of like a matching game instead of an engine building game. I was hoping maybe I could find a teal or something. So, they gained food. I'm thinking this Say's Phoebe could be nice on top of all these bowl nests I have. What's the honey eater do? Discard one worm if you do gain one from the supply. 0 points. I don't think that's necessary. They have, what, 10 food. 10 food. That is not good for us. We're going to snag both of these. And question is, do I discard an egg? I don't think so. My eggs are precious right now. Come on, Rufus Night Heron. Nope. We definitely have some work to do. Canada Goose. Okay, that's pretty good. We need another egg. So let's get going on that. Really like the Sacred Kingfisher. I mean, he got that down really early game. Plus a great tit and turkey vulture. I mean, food is just not going to be an issue for him. If I was him, I would just be drawing cards and then playing what you get. Us, on the other hand, we don't have great food generation. We don't have great card draw. So, I don't know. Looking to change the momentum here. Wow, Canada Goose into Sandhill Crane. So we need to try to deny the seeds in the bird feeder if we can. Big 2-point double play right here. Heads up for those people that just got the expansion. It will default, I believe, to spending your nectar. So before you get click happy, make sure that you have the right food that you want to spend, because I have accidentally burned a nectar that I wanted to keep. Alright, so it's not a amazing play, but the Say's Phoebe can give me 4 eggs, and then we can go right into Trumpeter and have an Air Sando almost going on. Let's see. No nectar. That's a bummer. Does my opponent have a worm in its supply? They do. So we go boom, boom. Actually. Let's go back. Let's get a worm and a seed. I think this is important. Now the red-capped robin. And now I have all the food needed for the trumpeter swan. Man, if they get a bird that can give them seeds every time, maybe an emu, one of those cockatoos, of course the towhee, spotted towhee. This game could get very ugly. Common starling, oh man. This is tough. So we'll do this. I do like that lay all button. It's kind of nice. Speeds up the game just a tad bit, especially when you're laying 8 different eggs and you're trying to click on all the birds. Now we play Trumpeter Swan and we dig some more. Or we could lay eggs this last couple turns. Let's see, how many eggs can he put in the bowl nest? He has 0 bowl nest birds, so we got that going for us. He does have enough food to play, what's that? Another night heron, maybe? But nothing to be concerned about. There we go. And I think we're hanging in there. We are hanging in there. It might just be one of those games where you just play a bunch of bird bombs and we kind of just barely survive with this egg generation. Of course, we got rid of the goldeneye, but our chipping sparrow will give us one egg here and there. And we might win this end of round goal handily, 5-0. I'm hoping. Let's see, they gained food to tuck under the starling, I assume. That is fine. One turn left. We will go ahead and draw some cards. A bunting. Gray warbler. That is not really what we're looking for, people. And we took the mute swan. That's kind of a bummer. I probably would have taken the mute swan and tried to build my game around that. Of course, if it lives in the wetlands, the Rufous Night Heron is successful and their turkey vulture gains another food, but we gain a point. Round 3, this game is flying by. Wow, okay, so these are the engine birds I'm talking about. This is where we may have to pivot. The crow, sparrow, and the swift. I'm liking all of those. I'm thinking this is possible. They're not big point birds, but we can start laying a bunch of eggs for the remainder of the game. So let's do it. Rufous Night Heron, here we go. Oh, Willy Wagtail, that's a good one too. And the Grackle. I may take the Willy Wagtail. Let's see. I think we'll take the Blue Jay in case they want to start stacking up on seeds for this crane and this goose. All right, let's see. 5 turns left. We draw cards, gain food, play. I'm wondering if it's just too late for the Wagtail. A bowl nest or a star. Let's see, we have 10 turns left. I'm wondering if this crow is even necessary. Thinking about leaving the Wagtail, honestly. No, I'm not. I think I'm going to take the Wagtail. We will leave the Grackle since they didn't pick it up. This frigate bird has been as anticlimactic as I thought it would be. Just isn't the type of game for it. I think I played it because I had it, and it was 8 points, but it hasn't really helped me. And this Rufous Night Heron, although I do like the Tux, is not getting me extra cards. I will gain food, play the Swift, and then the Wagtail can fuel the Swift. And if we need the crow, we will, but I think that's the game plan going forward. We are ahead on worms and the food cost. So let's just continue this for a little bit. They do not have a worm in their supply, so the red-capped robin is useless. Alright, so we got a couple engine birds. I don't know if we can play the sparrow The Warbler's probably a no-go. The Indigo Bunting's a no-go. 3 food cost. Not feeling it. Maybe we'll pick up something good with this Wagtail. Maybe. Alright, we have 1 nectar. May have to spin the nectar soon here. Let's see. We'll change that. I ranked the Swift Start pack a long time ago for the base game. The White-Throated Swift, that's like my one bird in the Swift Start pack I play more outside of the first couple rounds because you're turning your cards into 2 points. And I don't think that's a great starter bird to gain resources, but towards the end of the game when you want more points than resources, I'll take it. They have 2 nectar. They're getting food like crazy. They have more tucks than us. I think we are behind. I'm hoping we fuel our game with this crow and this wagtail, and we can burn our extra cards for the late game. So, nectar battles. We are pretty handily winning the... Where can I see this? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Pretty handily winning the wetlands. We're way behind in the forest and the grassland. I need to at least qualify and throw something in the forest. They played the common grackle. Should have taken the grackle. I'm sorry. That was a rookie mistake, I guess. I didn't think they had the card draw to make use of that bird, but... Malleefowl, would they use it? 1, 2, 3, 4. They could use the Malleefowl, guys. They have 1 turn left. Is it worth it to draw cards here? I don't score hardly any points doing that. I don't think I can afford it. I'm going to burn some cards here. And let's see. Let's do this one. Actually, you know what? Cards are worth 2 points for the Swift. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to burn some of these because we can, and we need to catch up. Just feel this game kind of slipping away. Oh, wait. We don't want nectar. Ooh, that's the end of the round. We'll chunk the bunting. I do need to put a forest bird with some nectar upstairs, but we're going to be a little picky and hope this wagtail, even though it's going to be a 0-point play, I'm hoping it can snag me a warbler, maybe a bonus card bird, a kiwi, something. And again, hopefully that fuels the white-throated swift, and I don't have to utilize my wetlands in the last round. We'll see what this tray pops up. Maybe we don't have to... Maybe we just draw cards and we don't use the wagtail. Tawny Frogmouth. I've had success with that. You usually get a cash. They're laying eggs. They just continue to lay eggs. It's going to be bad, people. Common cuckoo. So if we laid eggs, then we play wagtail, you know, how many activations am I going to use this on? Maybe one, or, I mean, just not sure if it's worth playing the wagtail. Whereas grassland sparrow could lay me a consistent egg every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's pretty boring, but I think I'm going to utilize this grasshopper sparrow instead. I'm going to draw cards here, see what we get. Maybe we get something great. Doesn't look like it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We'll discard an egg. That's fine. Oh man, we are just not getting the cards right now. Do we take a nectar? I think we do. We are going to do some discarding. Take a nectar. Big frigate bird energy. They don't have any eggs on their wetland birds, so that's something to keep in mind. If you're playing a player with the frigate bird, you want to keep an egg on the wetlands just in case I activate it like I just did, because now that sharing bird is no longer sharing, right? So we have a nectar, we have a grasshopper sparrow. That's not very exciting. We're not going to win the grasslands. We're probably not going to win the forest. But if we could play the warbler into the nightjar. Let's see, that's a negative play. So we're at -1. Then we play this one for a 1 point. So we're at 0. A neutral play, and then the ethologist is 2 points, and then we would get some nectar, so that's 4 points. So the double play on the warbler could be 4 points. But that's trash. That's just trash, guys. It's trash. I don't know what else to say about it. Do this. Three turns left. I think we lay eggs here. Try to make a last quarter push. 70 points. Normally I have that in round 3 for Oceania. We're going to score 4, 6, maybe 7 points a turn and add 21 points this last 3 turns. I think that's the best we can do. And maybe we can make up some ground on eggs. The good news is they don't have a lot of extra seeds to make use of the sandhill crane and the Canada goose. But those tucks, what do they have? They've got 17 tucks. They've got extra cards for the grackle. I think the late game grassland pivot was the best we could do. I think hindsight, maybe I just keep the Rufous Night Heron and the Chipping Sparrow and just start digging more off the top of the deck. We used a Say's Phoebe, we had some bowl nests, and then we finally got some grassland birds to score some points. If I had grabbed a tucking bird in the forest, maybe I could have paired that well with the Chipping Sparrow. But we were all over the place this board. I would be shocked if we win this game. I guess we're doing okay on the end-around goals, but we're not doing well on the tucks, and the nectar battle looks like we're going to lose 2 of those. And like I said, I'd probably try to stick something in this forest and qualify for the nectar battle. But even with the night jar, I mean, let's see. I put that up there, and I'm scoring like 4 points with my bonus card. And I might as well just lay eggs. So, just one of those games, people. Definitely have to be patient with this round 4. There's a lot of calculating going on. Sometimes you think your opponent left you or abandoned the game, when it's really just calculation. All those what-if scenarios. What if he plays Nectar here? What if this bonus card, but he wins the end of round? A lot of mathematics going on. Basic mathematics, but it will make your head hurt. The good news is these extra cards, these onesie, twosie birds, will be utilized with this grassland layout in Oceania, where you can discard extra cards for eggs, and the white-throated swift is going to come in clutch. See, if I'm him, I think you probably gain food at least once, knowing that those food will just be tucked under the starling. And I probably burn a card to grab a seed. You might not even grab nectar there. You grab one nectar, a seed, you burn a card for like a rat or something. Well, you could save a card for the grackle. And then the great tit resets the tray, so he'll grab another seed. And then you just lay eggs the last 2 turns. I think that's the end game, and you tuck a couple under the goose, the crane, the grackle, and the starling. Alright, so they did what we thought. They gained food. It looks like they have a couple seeds now, and can we keep up with all these tucks? Let's see. We'll tuck 3 under the swift, so we can afford to discard some of these. We do not have many cavity nests, and they have a ton of cavity nest space, so we don't really need to worry about that. And even if I used up all my nectar, I still couldn't participate for the... I still couldn't win the grassland nectar battle. Wait. Let me make sure that cowbird, it's a 3-point play, it's a 5-point play with ethologist, and then if he lays eggs once, I'd get 6 points out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's still okay to run my egg engine. I hesitated on the bronze cowbird to see if it was worth it, but I think that's a 6-point play overall, with activating its pink power, and I can do 7 points here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 points doing this engine. Sometimes the best strategy is not the most exciting, but it scores you the most points. Like I said, we're scoring, 21 points adding on. I don't know if we'll break 100 or not. It doesn't look like it. It's fun to see Canada Goose, Sandhill Crane, and when we look back at it, that Sacred Kingfisher, those pink powers, not having to dip into the forest much, even though they had the Great Tit, I don't know, you could say that Sacred Kingfisher was just one of those cards that really accelerates your game. And last turn. I don't even know if we're going to beat him on eggs. We're trying. We got 20 eggs. They've got 13. Maybe if he strikes out on a bonus card, we could pull out an upset. Can't even speak. Pull out an upset. But I think these tucks are just going to be too much. The nectar's going to be too much. Good game. It was fun. It was fun. We've just played better. I think a 90 score here would be good, but that's usually not enough in Oceania. In fact, 90 scores have been pretty bad for me, honestly. Here we go. Moment of truth. Do we have more bird points? 41. Oh, they did strike out on their bonus card. Guys, could this be an upset? I've been trashing this game this whole time. They have more tucks and the nectar. $95.91. Guys, I downplayed that hardcore. I really didn't think we were going to win. $95.91. 25 tucks. I think the lack of bonus card. Yep, 0. Man, mechanical engineer. I usually like that one. What was the difference? I mean, 41 points off of birds. That trumpeter, swan, frigate bird, Was it pretty? No. Did we get the job done? Yes. Thank you for watching the Master Wing channel. Ain't no thing but a Master Wang. That's from Groovenstein. I did not make that up. I'm sorry. Apologies. See you next time. Peace.